History in China isn't just found in books. It is carved into the mountains and suspended over rushing rivers. Today, we are exploring 5 destinations that feel like portals to a bygone era. We will walk the most dangerous paths in the world, gaze up at villages hanging from cliffs, and drift down rivers that have flowed unchanged for centuries. From the northern plains to the southern mists, these locations blend the thrill of adventure with the deep peace of ancient spirituality. Some test your courage, others soothe your soul. These are places where legends of immortals, emperors, and warriors still echo in the wind. Welcome to 5 of China's most timeless wonders. Travel to the coast of Zhejiang province, and you will find a geological wonderland formed by the fires of ancient volcanoes, Yandangshan. This mountain range is a masterpiece of rhyolite rock, carved by erosion into bizarre and dramatic shapes. It is often called a natural museum of volcanic geology. What makes Yandangshan unique is its dynamic scenery. The rocks here are famous for changing their appearance depending on the angle you view them from and the time of day. A peak might look like a pair of scissors from one side, a lover's embrace from another, and a bear from a third. The most famous experience here is the night scenery at Lingfeng Peak. Under the moonlight, the silhouettes of the mountains transform into romantic and mythical figures, sparking the imagination of poets for generations. Water is the soul of Yandangshan. The Big Dragon waterfall, Dalongqiu, falls from a height of 197 meters. Because of the sheer drop, the water is often blown by the wind before it hits the pool, turning into a fine mist that looks like a swaying white dragon. Unlike the strenuous climb of Huashan, Yandangshan offers a more poetic, wandering experience. It is a place to walk slowly, to look up, and to let your imagination run wild among the stone sculptures of nature. Prepare your nerves, because we are heading to Shanxi province to face the #1 precipitous mountain under heaven. This is Mount Hua, or Huashan. It is one of the 5 great mountains of China, famous not just for its stunning granite peaks, but for the sheer terror it inspires. Huashan is comprised of 5 main peaks, each offering a different view, but they all share one trait: verticality. The cliffs here are essentially walls of solid granite that drop straight down for thousands of feet. The mountain is infamous for the plank walk in the sky, a narrow path made of wooden boards bolted into the cliff face. There are no guardrails, only a chain to hold on to, and a harness keeping you attached to the safety wire. Below your feet, nothing but the abyss. But Huashan is more than just an adrenaline rush. It is a holy site of Taoism. For centuries, hermits sought out these inaccessible peaks to meditate on the Tao, believing that the difficulty of the climb purged the mind of worldly distractions. The peaks are dotted with ancient Taoist temples and pavilions, like the chess pavilion, where legends say emperors played chess with the gods. Watching the sunrise from the east peak, as the light floods the sea of clouds and turns the gray granite to gold, is a reward that makes every terrifying step worth it. It is a battle between your fear and your will to ascend. Our journey begins in the north, in Shaanxi province, at a place known not for its jagged sharpness, but for its grand, sweeping embrace. This is Mount Wutai, or Wutaishan. Its name translates to Five Terrace Mountain, perfectly describing its 5 flat, plateau-like peaks. Unlike the sharp summits of other ranges, Wutai offers a vast open stage closer to the heavens. It is one of the 4 sacred mountains of Buddhism in China, and arguably the most prestigious. For nearly 2,000 years, it has been the earthly residence of Manjusri, the Bodhisattva of wisdom. The atmosphere here is distinct. It is known as the Clear, Cool Mountain. Even in the heat of summer, the air remains crisp and chilly, carrying the scent of burning incense and alpine grass. Scattered across these terraces are over 50 ancient temples, ranging from grand imperial complexes with golden tiles to humble wooden hermitages hidden in the birch forests. The most iconic site is the Great White Pagoda at Taiyuan Temple, rising like a holy beacon against the blue sky. To visit Wutai is to step into a rhythm of life that hasn't changed in millennia. You will see pilgrims prostrating themselves on the mountain roads, measuring the earth with their bodies in a display of devotion that is humbling to witness. It is a place of profound silence, where the vastness of the landscape mirrors the vastness of the mind. If Wutai is a place of grounding, our next destination is a place of fantasy. Hidden in the ravines of Jiangxi province lies Wangxianggu, the Valley of Looking for Immortals. If you have ever played a fantasy RPG or watched a mythical drama, this place will feel shockingly familiar. Wangxianggu is an architectural marvel built directly onto the vertical faces of sheer cliffs. Traditional houses with curved eaves cling to the rock, suspended hundreds of meters above the valley floor. Waterfalls cascade down directly past these hanging buildings, creating a constant, soothing roar of water that fills the air. It looks less like a village and more like a secret sect where wizards might train. The transformation of this place is incredible. It was once an abandoned quarry, a scar on the land, now rehabilitated into a paradise. While beautiful by day, Wangxianggu truly comes alive at twilight. As the sun sets, thousands of warm, golden lanterns illuminate the cliffside houses. The entire ravine glows against the dark night sky, reflecting off the pools and streams below. Walking the narrow suspension bridges and stone paths, with the mist rising and the lights glowing, you can easily understand why the ancients believed immortals lived here. It is a place where gravity seems to be optional and beauty is absolute. Finally, we descend from the peaks to the water's edge. Deep in western Hunan province lies Fenghuang, or Phoenix Ancient Town. It is widely considered one of the most beautiful towns in China, a place where time seems to have frozen in the Qing dynasty. The heart of Fenghuang is the Tuo River. Lining its banks are the iconic Diaojiaolu, wooden stilt houses that hang precariously over the emerald green water. These structures, dark with age and history, create a mesmerizing reflection that blurs the line between the town and the river. Fenghuang is home to the Miao and Tujia ethnic minorities, and their vibrant culture is woven into the fabric of the town, from the silver jewelry sold in the alleys to the traditional red lanterns that adorn every eve. The best way to experience Fenghuang is to take a small wooden boat down the river in the early morning mist. As the fog lifts, you see women washing clothes by the banks and fishermen working their nets. But at night, the phoenix rises. The entire town lights up in a blaze of gold and red neon, reflecting on the water. It becomes a bustling, vibrant maze of sights and smells. It is romantic, nostalgic, and incredibly photogenic, a living museum where history is still being written every day. From the wisdom of Wutai's plateaus to the nostalgic waters of Fenghuang, these 5 locations offer a glimpse into the soul of China. They are places where the landscape dictates the culture, where grand mountains inspire deep faith, and where sheer cliffs inspire daring architecture. Whether you are seeking the thrill of the cliff edge, the silence of a temple, or the romance of an ancient river town, these destinations prove that the most magical places aren't found in fiction. They are waiting for you on the map. Which of these 5 wonders captured your imagination? Would you dare to walk the planks of Huashan, or would you prefer a boat ride through Fenghuang? Let me know your choice in the comments below. If you enjoyed this tour of China's hidden gems, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We have many more stories to tell and places to explore. Until next time, keep the spirit of adventure alive.